from where they were
What
to
does it
where
say
they
about
wanted
this
to
team
be.
just to be able to kind of slough
Keep
off
back
everything that you
opens
dealt with all
doors.
week and to be able to do this?
Time to make your disappointing breakfast your X-Fist, because Wendy's has your
It
new
means a lot
breakfast
for our
love
guys
with a
to
fresh
step up.
cracked
You
egg
know,
on every
we
sandwich
lost,
and crispy oven-baked bacon.
you
You'll
guys
be
obviously
telling
missing
everybody
Joel.
about the new
Sucks.
breakfast you're seeing at Wendy's.
Michael Dunn
Hurry
stepped
in
up
for the
in a
breakfast
huge
of
way.
your dreams today.
Huge way. And then Jack goes down. Kendall Lamb steps up in a huge way.
Welcome back into the playoff edition of Browns Live, powered by First Energy. Nathan Segura, very happy now to be joined by Joe Thomas, coming in from sunny South Florida. And Joe, we're going to go right into the film room and take a look at this week's play breakdown presented by Microsoft Surface. And what better way to start than the way the Browns started the game, with Nick Chubb running for 47 yards to pay dirt against the Steelers to set the tone.
Yeah, just like Nick Chubb has done so many times throughout the season, he's provided that spark for the Browns offense with just a basic outside zone. Here we look at the Browns. They're in just a basic two tight end set. Jarvis Landry is that backside tight end. Nick Chubb is going to start to his right, and he's not even going to have to chop his feet, and he's going to run right through a huge hole that's created by the right side of the Browns offensive line. Austin Hooper does a great job kicking out number 21 from the Steelers, who gets upfield and creates a lot of horizontal and vertical space that makes that hole really big, as Jack Conklin is able to hook and reach his defensive end, put his numbers to the sideline. That leaves only one man in there in the hole to make the play on Nick Chubb, and when you're number 20 Cameron Sutton from the Steelers, you're going to look for green grass that does not have Nick Chubb stomping those big, strong feet through, and Wyatt Teller getting up to the second level, getting his head and his shoulders in proper placement to be able to drive his linebacker down the field, allowing Nick Chubb all the space he needs down the sideline to run deep and into the end zone.
No one believes.
And you love to see the receivers. They talk about blocking down the field, Donovan Peoples-Jones in the end zone there. But how about Nick Chubb's ability to just kind of change direction, keep his speed, and then he told Minka Fitzpatrick, there was never any, but no thanks. All right, on now to our next play. That was a huge touchdown. This, though, arguably the play of the game. Maserati, 3rd and 2. You need 2 yards. What do you do? How about a quarterback sweep with Kareem Hunt as your lead blocker, Joe?
Yeah, this play was just an amazing call by Kevin Stefanski, because when you run the football with the quarterback, you actually are able to get enough blockers to block just about everybody on the defense. You don't lose a blocker when the quarterback pitches the football. And what you do here in this instance is you put Kareem Hunt, who has proven to be one of the best blockers in the backfield for the Cleveland Browns, as your lead blocker. He does a fantastic job. I couldn't have done a better job myself, driving the Steelers defender deep down the field, giving Baker Mayfield plenty of space to be able to get outside and get into that green grass and get down while he's still in bounds to keep the clock running, to ice the game for the Cleveland Browns.
Congratulations.
As we take a look at this from the end zone view, you're going to see a wide receiver come in motion from the right side to the left, and he moves number 51 one gap inside, and that's the guy that Kareem Hunt is going to ultimately get the block on. So he's now a step late to where he would have been otherwise, and Kareem's able to get that block, Joe.
Yeah, this is an old school quarterback toss crack, and the most important block is that first block by Austin Hooper, getting that down block, being able to seal the defensive end inside, giving the tackle an opportunity to get out and kick out that cornerback. And then once you have that alley that's been created by the down block and the kick out, then it's all up to Kareem Hunt. And like you just said, Nathan, bringing that motion with the receiver in allows Kareem Hunt to get into a position where he can leverage that linebacker number 51, where he can get his hat to the outside to threaten 51, because 51 has to run to the sideline to try to contain the rusher, to turn the rush back inside to where all the defense is. And because Kareem Hunt is so fast and so physical as he's running downhill to get this block, he's able to create that space. 51 has to give ground to be able to try to get outside, to turn back the runner into his defense inside, and that gives Baker Mayfield plenty of space to get up and into the alley.
Heads up, Nick Chubb is beginning in room 2 now. Our next question for Baker is going to be
first down Browns. And how about the wherewithal, the savvy, the intellect of our quarterback to not only get the first down, but to slide
Pittsburgh started coming back,
but
you guys didn't seem to lose your poise.
Just the Browns to punch their ticket to the playoffs. When we come back on a playoff edition of Browns Live, powered by First Energy, I sit down with acting head coach Mike Prefer. Next.
Points on the board, whether it was touchdowns or field goals, make them play catch up. Because obviously, like I said, the defense did such a great job.
The door to a car you've been saving for. The door to a personal loan that feels genuinely personal. The door to a bedroom for
Scott
each
Petrick
of
is
your
next.
teenagers. The door to a new employee
How
who's
exciting
also
was
your
that start?
neighbor.
Right before you
And
step
the
on the
door
field,
to
you're
a
up
happy
7-0,
and
you
full
get to
life
take-
for you
set
and
up a big
everyone
field.
you know. This year, KeyBank has already opened over
To
170,000
to the
doors,
second half,
helping
and
people
then
get
to get
from where
7
they
points
were
off
to
the
where
board
they
without
wanted
even
to be.
having to step foot on the field is great.
KeyBank
That kick starts
opens
it, and then
doors.
everybody on the sideline was like, let's just keep this lead, let's keep it going, let's just go ahead and do it. First quarter was incredible start. So we just have to capitalize, and at that point it's
Get
tricky.
your ice cold Bud
where you
Light.
play not to
Bud
lose,
Light
or you
seltzer
continue to
here.
play aggressive, and we did.
Even though you may not be able to
An
come to the
okay
game
job.
this season,
We
our proud
kinda
partners at Bud
stalled
Light
out
can
for a
always
little
bring a
while
piece
there,
of the
but,
game to you.
Picked it back up.
Ice cold Bud Light.
Thanks, Scott. Dale
Oh,
Ryder, go to you.
Right here. Bud Light. Ice
Hey,
cold
Baker,
Bud Light.
Could you talk about the way Kareem Hunt, the Cleveland kid, ran tonight? He seemed to run like a man possessed out there, especially on those 2 touchdown runs.
Kareem ran pissed off. He ran like he wanted to get to Kansas City.
Thanks, Daryl. Jake Trotter, back to you.
What would you say to the Browns fans? I mean, you guys had the big lead. They were coming back. Just run by Twitter, Browns fans are taking back the drive and the fumble and all this trauma that they've endured over the years.
In 2013, we turned the lights on to First Energy Stadium. Together, we've seen good energy come from powerful runs.
Touchdown, Nick Chubb!
He's done it again!
Witnessed electrifying sacks.
Miles Garrett got him!
But the best energy comes from Cleveland Browns fans who truly light up our communities.
Things that have happened in the past.
From our home to your home, no matter where you watch the game, we'll be there bringing good energy to power the best fans in Northeast Ohio.
Thank you, Jake. We're going to take 3 more for Baker. Nate Orrick, Mary Kate Cabot, Doug Race. Nate, go ahead.
Every 40 seconds, someone has a heart attack. And every hour, over 700 people suffer a broken bone. While those numbers haven't changed, there are fewer people seeking the treatment they need. If you're injured, sick, or in pain, it's safe to get the care you need at university hospitals.
Unbelievable. I mean, AVP was talking about
Protecting your
calling the
health
screen
with
on
science and compassion.
second down.
That's
and
UH
long
Safe.
in particular, and it just aligned like that. Obviously, you got the ball in Nick's hands. He does the rest.
Welcome back into the playoff edition of Browns Live, powered by First Energy. Nathan Zagura now joined by the acting head coach and current special teams coordinator of your Cleveland Browns, Mike Prefer, for this week's game preview presented by Ruoff Mortgage. And coach, we know the task at hand. It's the Browns, it's the Steelers, it's win and go on. And now, here we are. A crazy week, I'm sure, for you. When you think about this matchup, Browns and Steelers, what stands out to you the most?
Well, everybody's going to count you out this week. Nobody's going to believe